Pisces, it's only since that right before your dang on reading, the damn internet wants to go out again. My internet has been going in and out like consistently this entire retrograde, and I'm trying so hard to keep my patience. Y'all know I'm a Pisces Mercury, so of course this is over here fucking me up because Mercury is in Gemini, which is currently squared off right now with the Pisces placements, and calm down. If messages aren't getting out the way that they need to get out, or you feel like lines are being crossed, or you feel like your moods are going from up and down, things of that nature, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting right now. Like, 'cause I legit want to cry right now because I'm so frustrated because I'm like, I pay so much for this internet and it legit keeps going out like every freaking 30 minutes. Ugh. But Pisces, this is y'all reading, honey, for your next 72 hours. I'm feeling my Pisces North Node and my Pisces Mercury is definitely coming out right now. But get out of your feelings, Monica. Get out of your feelings. Okay. Because right now you're at a challenging opposition with the moon that's just moved into Virgo, which is your house of craft, your house of routines. Things maybe just kind of feeling like it's getting out of the ordinary, that you don't really understand how each day is going to go, okay? And these next 3 days, it's going to feel like that. It's going to feel like you don't know which way to fucking go, okay? And the card you have that's coming out is a win-win outcome. Is forecast full moon in Libra, but it's coming out in the reverse. So Pisces, if some of y'all are dealing with the Libra or some type of relationship type of issue, or some type of battle, combat, whatever the case is, it's going to be some wins and some losses, okay? Everybody is not going to come out in an equal, balanced outcome in this situation. I'm getting, I can't say if it's going to be you or them, but I'm saying prepare for some uneven stuff, okay? Of it not being even when it, plays out for you, okay? But we're going to get into the energy of just your next 72 hours in general, Pisces. More air energy, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is our Libra, our Gemini, and our Aquarius. And as I said, you're currently squared off with, Gemini and Mercury being in there. Then you have the win-win forecast, this outcome coming out, but really showing that it is going to be some unbalanced energies in the next 72 hours. Let's get you one more card. Okay. Yeah, Pisces. The first thing that just came to my head was emotional roller coaster. These next maybe 2 days, and then the third day it gets better. But in these next 3 days, it's going to be a lot of emotional roller coasters. It's going to be a lot of people coming to you, telling you what you need to do. A lot of people trying to give their 2 cents and their advice, even if you don't ask for it, okay? That's that Mercury retrograde aspect coming in. But with this Queen of Swords energy, this is what it looks like in the upright, okay? But I'm getting in the reverse. It's just a sense of confusion, doubt. Watch out for insincerity. Watch out for people abusing their verbal power, okay? I'm getting some verbal altercation. Watch out for a verbal altercation, and that Libra card is still sticking out to me. So in some form of a relationship or partnership, watch out for a verbal altercation coming about, okay? Because this Queen of Batons energy is really telling me for you to hold your energy. Like, as much as you want to let out that fire, you know what I'm saying? Hold it in. Don't let it out, because if you let it out, that flamethrower, baby, that can trickle down into being something else and some problems that you really don't want to have to deal with, okay? And then with this King of Cups energy, that's actually you, and that's coming up in the reverse, okay? So in the aspect of try to, in these next 72 hours, understand the whys on why people do things, okay? Get a grasp of your personal mental health, your personal emotional health. That's going to be very, very important in these next 72 hours, okay? Because if not, you're going to find yourself in that verbal altercation that I brought up, where someone is, they're trying to push some buttons, okay, to prove a point, but you don't want to give them any type of fuel to the fire, okay? You don't want to give them. Aries got this same freaking card, the timeout card, and then the adventure, okay? Now, what I'm getting in here is the timeout card is that you may have been being passive in some things on how it's been coming to you, but you're being called to not be as passive. So to speak your mind, but speak it with grace, speak it with compassion, speak it with understanding, okay? So that your words cannot be misconstrued by someone else who don't fully understand what's going on, and then now they start an argument and you're just like, that's not what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So really just watch how you share it. But you have this aspect of the adventure coming out. So don't try to push anyone's buttons out of fun, okay? Because there's someone around you who is fed up. There's someone around you who is fed up, and it's a friendship type of aspect. You got the friendship that's coming out. So someone who you've had a friendship with, a connection with in some form of way, some type of relationship. Although in these next 72 hours, you are looking to embrace and get through some adventures, okay, with a friend. But don't push too many buttons, because you may have been, I don't want to say overstaying your welcome in some form of way, but just make sure that you have some form of a balance, okay? In these next 72 hours, with whatever this friendship is, make sure that it's an equal give and take type energy in here, because I'm just getting the aspect of someone is kind of fed up of feeling like, you know, everything is not being done and said the way that it needs to be done and said. And it's crazy because you got the Mercury card that came out, the card of communication, and I said Mercury is currently retrograde, and that's currently squared off with you right now still, okay? And so with this energy of it still being, and it came up in the reverse, so just watch your words and your thoughts and how you communicate and talk with other people, because things can be misconstrued, and there's someone who's in their feelings right now, you know, and in their feelings, all it takes is one wrong thing to be said or done for them to snap, you know what I'm saying? So really watch these next 72 hours, your communication, okay? You have the Neptune, the card of dreams. Neptune is ruled by you, okay? Well, Pisces, and it's currently still in the home of Pisces, and this is the aspect of dreams, but it came out in the reverse as well, so I'm getting in these next 72 hours. If you have been doing a lot of dreaming coming up into right now, you're being called to, like, less dreaming and more doing. Less dreaming and more doing, okay? To show that you mean business, because there's someone who doesn't take you serious right now, Pisces, okay? There's someone who's kind of seeing you as, I don't want to say a joke, but the Ella DeGeneres card came out, and she's a comedian, right? But it came out in the reverse type aspect. So be aware, yeah. Be aware of the energies of how you're portraying yourself to other people and how other people may be viewing you right now. Really try to become more emotionally intelligent and emotionally aware of other people's energies and how they're feeling and how you make them feel, okay? Because that is going to be very, very important for those relationships that you have in these next 72 hours. Let's see what zodiac signs you may be communicating with a lot in these next 72 hours. You have Sagittarius. And that first card that came out before was look at the bigger picture with Sagittarius card. I put it back though because I was like, Aries had just got that card, and I'm just like, it ain't got nothing to do with Pisces. But you got Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn. These are all grounding energies. And then Aries, I mentioned Aries already. These are all grounding energies, okay? Grounding and initiative. You know, a lot of people, you know, Aries like to, they speak what's on their mind and what they need to say. A lot of these actually signs, you got a lot of the stubborn type energies that came out. And what I'm getting in here though is that you need to let a lot of that stubbornness fall by the wayside in these next 72 hours if you want to make the most out of what's, you know, what can come for you in these next 72 hours, okay? If you want to get the best out of it, to really be apprehensive and to think before you speak, okay? And be just grounded in your communications. What's a butterfly message for our Pisces? Time is the longest distance between two places. Tennessee Williams. Time is the longest distance between two places, okay? Don't let time pass you by, Pisces. But that's the message I have for you all for the next 72 hours. Heed it if you must. You know, all of my links for everything is down below in the description box. Feel free to check out my Patreon. And yeah, all of that jazz. I enjoyed you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh yeah, as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I did that with Aries too. Just jumping off out this thing, honey.